Oh, Meghan Markle. She just can't seem to get enough of the royal spotlight, can she? It's almost like she's stuck in a perpetual audition for a role she swears she's already landed. And the latest twist in this never-ending soap opera, the Duchess of Delusion herself reaching out directly to King Charles. Yes, the actual king, to demand that her profile on the royal family's official website be updated. Talk about bold. But of course, we can't help but raise an eyebrow at the sheer audacity of it all. This move is less about a simple update and more about Meghan's insatiable thirst for relevance. You'd think that, after constantly talking about how free and independent she is from the royal family, she'd be too busy building her own empire to care about being acknowledged on a royal webpage. But no. Here she is, knocking on King Charles's door for a little online recognition. Never mind that she's been publicly trashing the institution for years. Apparently, when it suits her, the monarchy's official website is the perfect platform to highlight her, achievements. From Netflix deals to podcasting stints that nobody really cares about, it seems like Meghan thinks the royal digital space is the ideal place to flaunt her success. Oh, the irony. You'd almost expect her to scream about her independence from the monarchy, yet she's seeking validation from the very institution she's claimed to despise. If Meghan was truly free, wouldn't she be, I don't know, happily stepping away from the whole royal circus and carving her own path? Nope. Instead, she's making a direct appeal to King Charles himself for a little website makeover. Really, it's almost like a toddler throwing a tantrum, demanding to be included in a game she decided to quit. What exactly does she want on her bio, by the way? A mention of her oh-so-heroic charitable work, perhaps? Or a shiny little line about her Netflix projects, which, let's face it, no one is really talking about anymore? The audacity of asking for a spotlight on her contributions to modern society is staggering. But I guess when you're trying to rebrand yourself at every turn, this is just the next logical step. It's hard to take her seriously as a strong, independent woman when she's begging the very family she claimed to escape from for a little recognition. And speaking of audacity, let's talk about how Meghan bypassed all the usual channels and went straight to King Charles. Can you imagine the king, probably buried under a mountain of state affairs and global issues, suddenly receiving an email marked urgent from Meghan Markle, demanding that her royal bio be updated? I mean, what an absolute power move. Sure, Meghan, because the king surely has the time to prioritize your website update amidst a world crisis. Maybe he'll even cancel his next meeting with world leaders to get on that. It's not like the monarchy has anything better to do, right? But of course, if King Charles has any sense, he'll send this request straight to the digital equivalent of a dusty archive, or better yet, delete the section altogether. Honestly, why does Meghan still feel the need to cling to this family? If she and Harry are so eager to get out, why are they still obsessed with tying their narrative to the royals? It's the most predictable drama. First, she was the Hollywood Duchess, then the podcasting queen, and now, once again, she's trying to wedge herself back into royal matters. It's as if she's trying to find some angle, any angle, to make herself relevant. But here's the thing, none of these personas have ever truly taken off. The Hollywood world isn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for her, and her so-called philanthropy has more holes than Swiss cheese. So now, here she is, trying once more to insert herself back into the royal narrative, desperately trying to get some validation. It's hard not to wonder if she's ever going to truly break free from the royal family, or if she'll keep trying to milk it for all it's worth, even after supposedly abandoning it. Let's be real for a second. This isn't just about a simple website update. Meghan's playing a power game here, plain and simple. She wants to control the narrative, to make sure her so-called successes are listed right alongside the actual working royals. But here's the kicker. The underlying message is clear. Meghan still wants to be seen, to be recognized, to stay in the limelight, even though she claims she wants nothing to do with the monarchy. If her demands aren't met quickly enough, we can only imagine the royal-sized tantrum she'll throw next, escalating her complaints up the royal chain of command. The entitlement is staggering. Meghan and Harry have spent years positioning themselves as the cool, independent power couple, the ones who broke free from royal constraints. Yet, here they are, still trying to ride those royal coattails they were so desperate to escape. Their so-called independence is looking more and more like a bad reality show. At this point, it's hard not to wonder if Meghan will ever truly let go of the royal family. The constant back and forth, the endless obsession with an institution she claims to despise. It's exhausting and honestly a little pathetic. She insists she's independent, but her actions speak a different story. If the royal family has any sense of humor, they'll update her biography to say, Meghan Markle, former actress, married Prince Harry, left the royal family, the end. There you go, Meghan. A succinct summary of your journey, and ironically, it might just be the most honest reflection of where you stand in this entire narrative.